Welcome to the August update from the Bluemix Dedicated Admin Console team. There are two main deliverables this month: cloud and usage metrics and changes to the scheduling of maintenance windows. Let's start with the cloud and usage metrics first. As part of the resource usage view in the admin console, the Services tab shows high-level usage metrics on a limited set of services. The computation of those usage metrics for Cloud has been updated in August to reflect the raw usage data, that is, the total amount of gigabytes used and available across all the nodes in a Cloud cluster. Typically, a Cloud cluster contains 3 nodes, and any document in the database is replicated across all the nodes within the cluster for high availability and disaster recovery purposes. So the available information refers to the total space across all the nodes in the cluster. Next, we're going to talk about the scheduling of maintenance updates and the changes that have occurred during the August deliverable. In Bluemix Dedicated, customers can define available and unavailable windows, representing dates and times when maintenance updates can and cannot be deployed to their dedicated environments. In the August update, available windows have been renamed update windows, and unavailable update windows have been renamed blackout windows. Customers will now have more flexibility and margin for defining blackout dates, that is, unavailable dates. Blackout dates will require approval, and the time it takes to gain approval will vary. If the blackout date leaves enough available time for IBM to deploy updates, the blackout dates will be automatically approved. Otherwise, the blackout request will require manual approval from an IBM deployer. When the blackout date is approved, any existing updates that are scheduled during the blackout date will be canceled, and a new record for each update will be created. The deployer will schedule the new update records, obviously outside of the blackout dates. Let's say that, as a customer, I want to black out every Labor Day, the first Monday of every September. I invoke the action to create a blackout window, and I see this UI, which is the same one, by the way, as it was before. I'm going to set up a frequency of monthly, designating the first Monday, starting on the first Monday of September 2017, starting, let's say, at 12 a.m., and I'm going to set up a duration of 12 hours, never ending. So that means that every Labor Day is going to be part of that blackout. And save it. And the request is going to be placed in that section of the blackout windows. Means that every blackout that I request is going to be listed here. In this case, this is the only one. It's placed in a status of pending approval. This case is going to be approved automatically. So if I refresh that window, the UI, I'll see that now that blackout is set. In the cases where a customer defines a blackout window, which includes or which covers a deployment that is already being scheduled, that deployment is going to be canceled, and it's going to look something like this. It's going to also provide a description indicating why this update has been canceled. And what happened is that if that previously scheduled deployment, it will now show in the update history, and a new one will appear in the pending updates with the new dates. In other words, the previously scheduled deployment, which conflicts with a blackout window set up by the customer, is going to be canceled, and it will be rescheduled. And that is all for the August update. Until next time.